Sketchbook Tour. I love doing these. They're like a huge nostalgia trip for me. You know, the last 2 videos I released of the sketchbooks were super well received, I think. So I'm back again. The first video I did was the most recent sketchbook, kind of the last year. And then the second video was my 3 oldest sketchbooks. And you could see in that video kind of the start of graffiti, transitioning to bigger drawings and projects and kind of developing my style. They'll be linked in the description if you want to check them out. They're super cool. And today we're doing kind of like the middle 3. You know, these are super juicy from 2015 kind of to the end of 2016. And they're juicy, let me tell you. This is like when I was doing YouTube, and a lot of these drawings and sketches turned into big murals and paintings. So you'll see all that. Let's frog and go. All right, so you can see the 3 sketchbooks right here. They're labeled with kind of the dates they were in. We got 5, 4, 6, so we're gonna obviously start with 4. And yeah, I'm gonna be looking at the GoPro and up here to make sure that I'm in frame, if you're wondering. And also, just real quick, this sketchbook, the first one, it's like kind of the least packed. There's a lot of weird sketches, so I'm gonna be flipping through this one really quick and taking the other one slower. But, you know, this was actually all these kind of practice, you know, weird drawings. These are famous paintings, and I was at this school in Boulder at this time, this really small school, taking art classes. So these were some of the assignments, you know, kind of weird, nothing too crazy. This is gonna be a quick flip. You know, just really quick sketches. There's not a lot. This actually is cool. This is, if you can see, it's light pencil. This was a sketch for a big drawing I did, a really cool drawing of this guy smashing a basketball. You could see that finished illustration here. So this is actually one of the cooler ones. This is very retro and old. September 11th, 2015. These are all very light pencil. Oh, cool, look at it. I talk about this all the time on my channel, value. This is pretty rudimentary and not very successful, but you know, value scale, people. This right here, it's important, love it. These are more little assignments, if I can remember correctly. Random little things, random little drawings. Naropa, that was the name of the school. Yeah, not a whole lot. This was the thing I did on my friend's skateboard. I was drawing on grip tape. This kind of cool thing. You could see the picture. Skateboard drawing. Oh wow, look at that. Copied that. Ready? Bam! All right, so we're gonna keep flipping real quick because this random stuff. All right, this is a cool sketch. This is Billy. This is like a really rudimentary sketch, and then I did this bigger illustration. This is a really long time ago, so these are still not super developed. My skills aren't that honed, but this turned into a cool illustration. I didn't film it, but it's hanging in my sister's room. I called him Billy Boldly Bounces in the final illustration. Kind of cool. I love this drawing. I think these clouds were for the Billy illustration I was practicing. These are some cool stylized clouds. Random character. Here's a kind of cool sketch. Some pen. You can see it's kind of smudged. I don't know what it's smudged with. More of these pen characters. I like these dudes. Pretty righteous. Sambrain. Oh, this is awesome, Drew. So this is a character I did a couple of these. I did some awesome paintings in Boulder around this time. January 20th, 2016. Actually, almost exactly 4 years later. But my GoPro got stolen. I did all these paintings and I couldn't film them. But these were like really good acrylic paintings for where I was. And I think this painting in particular was a jumping point, a level up, a huge level up in my kind of, you know, creative career. And it was an epic painting, really clean. I really like the shading and using the paintbrush. So this was awesome. Love this drawing. Something my friend did. I did these Mr. Potato Head type things. Here's another dude, and that's it. You know, that was not the most exciting, but it makes up for it in these next ones. So this is February 2016 to the summer, and right off the bat, wow, epic drawing. This is another drawing I did in Boulder, but I did get to film this. It was before I got my GoPro stolen. Water damage for this whole thing, which is kind of bummer, but this is I love this. I did an illustration and then I also did a graffiti mural. So you could check both those out. There's videos on my channel of all of these things I'm talking about. You can go deep dive. Love this sketch, love this illustration. I still have it. These are things my friends drew. And this is a cool page of just characters practicing weird dudes. I like that. This is a great page. Wow, look at that. These two random dudes. Ugh, I forgot about a lot of this. Pretty clean also. I like this like really thin pen. Just some nerd, some weird dude. These are all kind of weird. Oh, this is a great drawing. Wow, this is in Boulder when I lived with my buddies. This is my friend at his desk. The classic legs crossed playing some video games. I just think it depicted that scene cool. It's not like super successful or proportionally correct, but I think the view is cool. I really like that. More craziness. You know, just random sketches. That's the point of the sketchbook. I've said this in other sketchbook tours that these sketchbooks are for preparing for bigger paintings, but also just getting ideas out. This is super cool. Look at these cool pencils. Very similar to this first one with the legs, the pencils jutting out. Maybe I was doing that. Pretty weird. You know, random characters, random figures. Just so much weirdness. This is a day. So much weirdness. Oh, I don't know if you'd see that very well. It's very thin, but this is a beautiful drawing, and I love this. I said I was drawing on grip tape, and I did it more for my friends in Boulder. This turned out to a super sick one. April 1st. Super cool. Oh, so awesome. This is a nice little character. Yeah. And there's a bunch of gems in here. Look at this guy. Pretty cool. Weird stuff. I don't know why I was drawing these. Some cool graffiti. This is a very actually aesthetically pleasing SLEW within this rectangle, if you can see that. I like this a lot. While talking to Blake, May 17th. I had this like pottery dragon, I remember, and I doodled it for fun. That's not for you. This fatty person, and I ended up using kind of the structure. I did a merman. Oh, it says right here, merman. And I did the painting in my old garage studio, so I must have left Boulder, and this must have been the sketch, but I love that painting. It's actually hanging in my room. It's another great character that I leveled up in with acrylic. It was super fun. And here you can see like the fish and the fin. So this is just, you know, ideas getting down. That's not for you. This is cool. This is like a create, I think this was for graffiti. Yeah, my graffiti canvas. This is the first video that I showed my face on YouTube. It was after this, so sometime around then. And I ended up doing an alien and some flying saucers, you'll see. That was a great graffiti piece, I remember that. Graffiti alphabet. This is a bunch of my friends' drawings that we can flip through. And here's the alien, look at that, beautiful, awesome. And I did a couple of these flying saucers, him spraying. This is epic, what a beautiful little drawing. Hell yeah, and that's it for sketchbook number 2. All right, last but certainly not least, this one has a whole bunch of juiciness juice. So you can see, kind of to the end of 2016. So this is a lot of figure drawing because I was going to my Parsons program. I went to Parsons summer program where I did figure drawing before I actually went to Parsons, 2 years before I applied. So this is, you know, in 2016, I ended up going to Parsons in 2018. These are all nude models, you know, figure drawing. And as you can see, I'm obviously trying to up my artistic craft and go to figure drawing classes and draw people on the streets. It's still not even close to being terrific or good or successful, but you know, these are the origins. These are the first drawings where I started, you know, drawing human beings and trying to draw them naturalistically. These are bagels. Yeah, so this was the summer of 2017. This is at the Met. I think this is a statue. Pretty weird. Gotta have a crazy character in there though. That is not at the Met. Some graffiti. Cool. Weird. Cool. Oh, look at this weird worm guy. It says skateboard. I think I wanted to do this on a skateboard. Very kind of clean drawing, actually. This paper is very yellowed. I don't like when that happens. It's different from these sketchbooks. I don't know what happened. I don't really like that, but this is a nice drawing. Weird abstraction. Kind of beautiful. Kind of crazy. Hurts my eyes. Bunch of randomness. Ooh, look at these cool drawings. Wow. Pretty cool. Hopefully you can see it. It's kind of light pencil. This is a Cope tag. I guess I was just trying to mimic him, sketch out some graffiti like that. Nice Sam brain with a mustache. You know, the classic shape. Maybe his jowls and chin are bigger. Same kind of thing. Randomness. Sticking with a mustache. And look at how yellow this page is. Wow, I wonder what happened here, but look at these cool drawings. I completely forgot about this. Beautiful. I don't know what's going on here. But two weird faces. Really dig that. I remember this. This salad of different faces mashed together. Kind of cool. September 2nd, 2016, excuse me. Weird drawing. The start of some graffiti, SLEW backwards. W-E-L-S, didn't finish the S. Sad king with the big pouty eyes, small face. This is weird. Some more graffiti. Ooh, look at this guy. I love this. I remember this is obviously blue and red pencil, but cool effect. I don't think I was trying to do that 3D effect. I just used those two colors. And I love pencils. They're soft. You get this beautiful texture. You can go really hard and light. I love it. And this turned out pretty dang cool. Another one. Maybe a baby chubby Sam brain. Kind of cool. Some weird inkage. And this turned into a bunch of things. This turned into an illustration that I did, and I turned it into a big mural. This is on my YouTube channel. Go deep dive on my channel to see this, but this is, I think, a really quick sketch, one of those situations where I turned a quick sketch into kind of a bunch of different things. Very cool. I think I have the original illustration I could show you, but this is something weird. Ink graffiti I never finished. Some weird face. Wow, look at that. Super weird. Something else. Yeah. Cool. Oh, and this is so dope. Look at how cool this drawing is. I love this drawing. A lot of dark and shadows, which I didn't do for like any of these other drawings, if you could tell, but this turned into an epic mural. One of my cooler murals I did. You could check that video out. It's on my channel. I'm not gonna link all of these things because it'd be a million links, but you just gotta dive deep in the channel. But like, wow, look at that. Very cool. I remember drawing this. I was so amped to turn this into a mural. And this was when I was making YouTube videos. So October 4th, 2016. This turned out great. What an epic drawing. This says reflected shadow. And that's what I did on the original, or that's what I did on the mural. Very cool though. Love that. Some weirdness. Some more weirdness. This actually also turned into a mural. Not very similar to this, but kind of similar. The color, the blue and or green and purple, and then also this general face of scrunchiness. I mean, one of the better murals I've ever done, I think, and it was way long ago. This snake Cyclops, super awesome. Got a video on this also on my channel. But this is very kind of, you know, the first inclination, the first idea. This is actually a face, two eyes. This is a nose, mustache, teeth. kind of similar to my potato head guys, but with droopy shapes, kind of cool. And I think we're getting to the end here. Yep, just this weird face ink. And that is it, my friends. Super nostalgic. I love doing these videos. I hope you enjoy them. It seems like people like them, but for me, it's actually super fun. I always find things I forget about, but just the inclinations, the sketches from my history, you know, middle of 2015 to the end of 2016, it's pretty great. And just like the other sketchbook videos, you know, I pick a sketch and I develop them. The first character I did was this profile brain that I sketched on the train. That was from my most recent sketchbook, turned that into an oil painting. And then the next one I did was a super old, crazy sketch with 3 ears. This is the one I picked, you know, this old looking, weird, no eyeballed character. It just spoke to me. I want to turn it into an oil painting. So we're gonna do that. It's always a fun time. I hope you stay tuned for it. I don't know when it's gonna be done, but that video will be out eventually. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram, because that's where you can stay up to date with all the crazy projects I got going on. Let me know what else you want to see, what you thought of the sketches. Start a conversation. I don't know. See you in the next video.